Hello everyone, welcome back to Let's Play Kerbal Space Program with me, Cucumber. Okay, so as you can see, we have quite a bit more cash. I've done some off-screen tourist missions, and we've also got a lot of science to spend. So I'm gonna have a look at what missions I have gathered up to this point, and then I'm probably gonna upgrade a building, maybe the research and development thing. That might be nice to get this research limit raised basically to 500, which would be good because then we can collect surface samples, which is kind of important. And resource transfer would also be available, which is also useful. Alright, let's have a look. We have an available mission, a VIP. Suborbital flight, that's almost not worth it. Agatha Kerman, which we can try and pick up from a rescue mission. Cool thing is we already have a rescue mission. Picked those up earlier. 2 tourists safely to whatever. That's actually a really comfortable mission, though you have to land on the moon. I also have already accepted a mission where I have to land on the moon, interestingly enough. Those do yield a shit ton of money though. I mean, 65,000, that's a lot of money. But yeah, we've got a rescue mission to do, and we've got 3 tourists we have to take to the moon. Already completed 1 out of 3, so that's good, but these are still to do. As you can see, you can get 100,000 for each of those persons getting to the moon, landing on the moon and getting back, basically. So that's a lot of money. We can definitely get a rocket worth like 100 grand and still make money. So that's really nice. Conduct temperature surveys of Minmus. We still do have to do that. We have 12 years as a deadline though. Available. Let's have a look. More observational surveys. They generally don't yield as much unless you're good at flying planes and building them. And I'm not very good at that, so we're not going to do that. We might consider rescuing a couple of Kermans. We haven't done that yet. And that would immediately give us a mission or 2. So I'm going to just say sure. That one is also good. And I think we don't have any more options to do anything here anymore. No, we don't. So we have 2 rescue missions, a couple of people we have to get to the moon. I think I'm going to go and try the rescue missions, because those are interestingly enough. Let's have a look at the tracking station, and where are these Kermans at? Agate's pod is actually in a really nice position, just around the corner. Where is she going? She's moving to the right, right? Yes, she is. Okay, yeah. Like, well... So this is actually doable. 85, 73, that's very doable. We can definitely make a rendezvous with her at the highest point, 85. And get Agatis out. And then there's also Stellan's wreckage, who is further out. But I think we'll go for Agate first. See if we can do a rendezvous mission. We have an actual rendezvous assignment, I believe, in our mission objectives right now, if I recall correctly. Is that correct? That's actually not correct. Oh yes, no, it's Explore Kerbin. That's rendezvous 2 vessels in orbit of Kerbin. So we have to park 2 vessels next to each other, which is like trivial according to this. Well, it's actually not. It's actually one of the most difficult maneuvers to pull. However, I feel we can safely update our research and development. And we're going to do that right now. There we go. Bang. We still have 700,000 left. That's plenty of money to go for anything we might need. What I think we need is a new command module. That might really be useful in this case. 160, well worth it. I'm going to just take that, because it's going to give us the Cupola module and also the command pod for 2 people, which is really useful, and the lander can for 2. And also this bigger service bay. So that's all very useful. Search that. There we go. And we'll get those parts as well. And I think what we might use is the mobility enhancer here. That's a really good one to have. Yeah, let's purchase those parts. Not gonna go for the Clampetron just yet. I'm guessing, yeah, this might be the best one to take right now, because of the XL parachutes and of the bigger landing stuff and the bigger heat shield. There we go. So we'll also get that, and that drains us pretty much of everything we have right now, but that's okay. Nothing critical there, nothing critical there. So I'm going to just say, okay, that's perfectly fine. Now let's build a rocket that we can use to actually get our friend out of orbit. So there we go. Let's design that. I think a Mark 1-2 command pod would definitely do the trick. So we'll start with that. It's a bigger rocket. We'll call this the Rescue 101, because it's like our first attempt at this sort of thing. It doesn't actually have a heat shield, so we'll immediately go for that. Where is it? Here, of course. Bam. There we are. And then we'll go for the Mark XL parachute on top. There we go. So that's the top of our rocket. Already 5,000. That's probably quite weighty as well. Yeah, it's 5 tons already. Well worth it, I can tell you. Let's see. Got a fuel tank down there. Probably this Rockomax. However, what we do is make sure we can decouple it. Oh, wait. Hold on. Inline stabilizer might be a very useful thing to have right now. Looks a little weird, but it will keep things going as we descend. How much power does this thing have by itself? Electric charge 150. That's very useful. Does it actually have active reactive wheel? It has active reaction wheels. We might not go for this then. We might not need it, quite frankly. Let's keep it simple. Simple, stupid. Stupid, simple. Whoopsie daisy. That was just clicking outside my screen. Stupid. Very stupid. That's the entry point for that capsule. Alright. Utility. No. Oh, actually, no. No, not utility. Definitely not. Coupling. That's what I was looking for. Coupling. There we go. Put a coupling now. Get a Rockomax tank in there. Put an engine in here, like the Poodle. Poodle would do. Once we're in orbit, that's the perfect thing to have. We might want to consider... No, we'll do that in the next stage, actually. Coupler. Another coupler. There we go. And we'll put a nice... monopropellant tanks. Yeah, we might want to do that as well. And we'll get one of these. There we go. That's gonna have a bigger one on it. I'm gonna say not the skipper. Oh yeah, the skipper actually. We do need the skipper. The skipper is good. The skipper is not bad at all. Will it propel us into space? We'll probably need another small fuel tank here. Use that carefully. These things generally get over-engineered with me very quickly, so I have to be fairly careful not to. I'm gonna put an RCS thruster block on this. No, on this. So we have maneuverability. I am gonna also... Well, of course we need electrical panels. Obviously. Gotta put a couple of these on the command module itself. and a couple of these right down here. There we go. So we have some form of electricity generation for as long as we can. Don't want to be too skimpy on it. And where is the utility thing in the digger? Where are you? There we are. We have a mobility enhancer, which we will put right up here. And then, oh, no, actually. Yeah, this is an option. Definitely an option. Question is, do I want to? It doesn't have that much mass. I probably do want to. And one down there, one down there. There we are. That's what we're gonna grab. It looks a little weird. That's what we're grabbing. It looks more weird than it actually is. It's actually really useful. And having it on all sides at the same time, it means you've got a better weight distribution. It doesn't wobble in any particular direction, which is what we really do want at this point. I'm gonna put some nice monopropellant tanks here as well. And I guess put that somewhere around, I don't know, around here? I suppose. It's a round rocket, it shouldn't matter all that much. Yeah, to offset those panels, that's fine. It looks a little weird, but we need extra monopropellant fuel, so that's fine. Maneuvering around in space is hard. So let's not risk it. All we could do is make it like a double monopropellant tank thing. That might work. Yeah, there we go. It looks awesome too. And obviously, what we would love to have is some lighting. While we're at it, you know. Maybe some batteries. We're gonna make this a very heavy top part. Heavy is not necessarily bad. We'll get it up there. Oh, and we need an antenna. It does actually require at least one antenna, so that's what I feel like having. Like one antenna somewhere. No, maybe at the top here. And let's make it stick out here. It's fine. Communitron, very useful. We'll have it. We'll bring it along. Alright, so that's the top part of our rocket, the Rescue 101. Now we're gonna have the bottom part, which is gonna be kind of exciting. Coupling, obviously. Anti-coupler, there we go. What we could do is put a brand adapter on. Sounds a little crazy, but then like put a huge ass stage with multiple rockets at the bottom. Like small rockets instead of one big one. I don't know, would that work? Would that work even? I don't know. I have no idea. However, I feel like trying it. It's a little weird, but it might actually work. What's our part count? 255. Okay. Well, and I'm very confident in doing this. And then maybe something involving 4. Whoopsie daisy. Of these. There we go. This may be the craziest thing I've built in a while. I don't know. Should we? Or should we just go for... No, we'll go for maximum. I'm not gonna skimp on this. Let's not skimp on it. I think it's probably better not to skimp on it. And Yeah, why not? We'll go for this. Go for broke or something. Go for broke. Or what do you suggest then? Yeah, like this. There we go. So it's gonna be a 56,000 Kerbin dollar rockets. Maybe a bit much. Actually, where did the connectors go? We lost them, didn't we? Yeah, we need these bigger ones. Or some serious ejection. Are they even stuck to those now? I'm not even sure. I think they are. Nope, they're not. Now they are, I think. Yeah, definitely. Okay, good. Because these are gonna be helping us lift things. As you can see, the price has literally skyrocketed. Which, you know, it's okay. It's fine. It's fine. Because these engines are gonna help us lift up into the heavens. Not the best lifting stage, skippers, if I may note. If you're ever building this sort of rocket, don't be surprised if this doesn't work as you might intend. These actually have 240 kilonewtons, 205 versus 600. I'm gonna try something here. Not quite sure if it will work. I'm trying to figure out if there's a way. Wait a minute. Oh my god, look at the mass. Yeah, that's a problem. No, we won't be able to do that. Okay, well, that's fine. That is okay. I'm okay with that. We have a huge fuel problem if we can't lift this. We really do. Okay, that's already 89,000. Whoa, we're at our max here. Huh. I did not realize. So we'll put a normal radial decoupler on. Like, the 6 times decoupler is probably the best we can do right now. Oh my goodness me, I had no idea. Gonna have to go with the Reliant. Oh my god. That weight went way up. Yeah, that's way too much. We won't make it anywhere like that. Oh my. We may have just really screwed ourselves with this design. 130, okay. Engines. These are quite a bit each. 137, oh my goodness me. Oh no. How heavy are the, oh, 0.3 tons. Okay, that's actually quite acceptable. That's quite acceptable. And then we still need some of these. 138. Oh my goodness me. Okay, yeah. We're gonna make it, but only barely. And we still need to strut this up to make sure it's, you know, safe. Okay, well, struts don't seem to weigh much, which is good. There we go. So those are strutted in at a fairly safe level. Now what we need to do is manually add these fuel lines. Where are you, fuel lines? Fuel lines, I need you now. Oh man, this is way, way heavier than I anticipated. I'm actually not sure we're gonna lift this. But we'll see. We'll see if it lifts and then we'll see where we get at. We may have to revise this whole deal. Fuel lines, yes, exactly. There we go. Okay, so we're just gonna do single fuel lines from this thing. And since we... Yeah, okay, you're gonna go over here. Pump fuel into that. You're gonna pump fuel into here now. And then pump fuel right into the tank there. So there we go, that's the intricate fuel system. It's not intricate at all. There we are. Fuel into there. Fuel into there. And then fuel back into the main rocket. So that's how it's gonna work. However, we need to stage the actual separation properly. Let's see. So this is the first one. It's gonna be empty. And let's see which one that is. That are the... okay. That one. No, not that one. That one. Not that one. Definitely not that one. Definitely not that one. So this one and this one need to go into the first stage of separation. They're gonna go first. One at the far end there. And then the one to the left here. So this one, or not, no. That one. No, definitely not that one. This one. And not that one, but this one. There we go. Yes. So that would work out okay. That would work out okay. Okay. That's the Rescue 101 as it stands. It's almost the maximum weight. We need our most experienced pilot on board, not Bob. None of you. Although our scientist could probably help. Engineer would also help. But no. We're gonna see if this launches. If it doesn't, we need a couple of extra options. Oh, it's top heavy. It is a top heavy rocket. I have no idea how this is gonna perform. If at all. Admirably would be the word to describe this. Yeah, that's alright, actually. I am not convinced this is gonna go terribly wrong. Use those rockets. There we go. I guess we'll just aim for prograde at this point. Go faster and faster. A little too fast, actually. Yeah, a little too fast. Through that first stage of fuel. Uh-oh, we may have wrecked something down there. We're barely making speed. Yeah, this is a problem. We are barely making speed. We're gonna tip over, aren't we? Yeah, we're too heavy. We are too heavy. We need to adjust the staging, otherwise we are in trouble. 5 kilometers up and we're already in trouble. Well, no. I am willing to bet that that's the issue here. Okay, hold on. Revert flight. To vehicle assembly. Because what's wrong here is the middle part. It's probably too heavy. I'm actually 100% sure it's too heavy. So we're gonna get rid of part of that. We do need that top part for the most part. So we cut a little bit off. Not too much though. This should really do quite a number, because this was already like 9 tons we don't have to lift. So 9 tons is quite considerable. I'm wondering though if our best option would just be to get rid of these smaller ones. They're barely doing a job. They're barely doing the job. And I think what we should do, really, this, there we go, is actually making this simpler. Much, much simpler. So, couplings. A couple of these. Like maybe 3. Would 3 do? 80 tons, 85 tons. It's half the rocket. Now we'll probably make it quite overweight. Yeah, it's immediately gone back to 137. We won't make it with 3. Okay, that's fine. We'll do it with 2. We will simply say simpler is better. $117. Yeah, I get what you're saying, game. You think I'm fat, don't you? Let's get these skippers on. How? 3 tons each? Holy shit. We'll never make that. Okay, well... Poodle is slightly less of a problem, but it doesn't give us the amount of thrust we would need. So we won't go for that at this point. What we'll go for is this configuration. Let's see if we can add more fuel to the top there. Just thinking, do we have like a really small fuel tank? I'm gonna say probably not. But yeah, I think this is gonna be it. We're gonna have to do it with this. Yeah, we're gonna pump fuel into that. Probably go for, yeah, we're gonna up the part count a little bit, but that's fine. Give this a parachute of sorts. My big fat rocket. Oh boy. You see on how many levels this could go wrong. It's insane. We could still though get some winglets in, and we will. Gonna try and do that over here. It's a bit of a pickle, but it's acceptable. No, don't open those there, you morons. You're not supposed to open those there. You're supposed to open that there, though. Alright. That should give us more punch going up. I'm hoping. Let's give it a try. I've actually have no idea. I've not calculated this. You could I have a program that could calculate this, but I'm simply not gonna use it because, well, I'm an idiot. Blast off. So far, so good. I like where this is going. Yeah, this could work. Over 100 meters per second. We're just going to slow down a slight bit. Still speeding up. We need to get to that magical 150 of these. Let's go. Push up. There we go. Pushing up. Well over 200 meters per second. Goodbye. Okay, those should technically drop and be salvageable. Let's get into the prograde and hurry up. There, quicker. Get up, stand up for your right. Still going up. Barely making speed here, that's a problem. Yeah, we are making speed again. Good. Because we need to make speed if we're ever to make it to space with this thing. Let's see, how are we doing? 18 kilometers is our Apo. Okay. Let's fly the rocket prograde for a bit. That should give us a lot more speed. Okay, stop. Jebediah is keeping her steady. Flying through the atmosphere here. Let's keep her steady on this for now. Okay, this is going relatively okay. I feel confident, more confident than just now. 500 meters per second. Still speeding. Sort of up-ish. At 1,000 meters per second, we should be getting orbital speed. In which case we will go to our next stage. It's not the most efficient rocket of all time, I have to admit. At all. 30 kilometers up, that's half of where we need to be. Here we go. Get up higher, man. Higher and higher. Things are gonna heat up for a bit as we go up. Okay, we're pushing it out now, despite the heat. Not the world's most efficient burn, but it'll do. It'll do. All right, start burning progrades. There we go. Just go and be all heaty. It's heating up, but it's not unsafe heat at this point. And we are actually going fairly far out there. Gonna warp here for a bit. It's gonna drop down a little bit, and then once we hit that 50 kilometers up, I am gonna hit that boost again. 50 kilometers up, and that's gotta be now. Whew. Alright, we're pushing it out fairly quickly now, and we're at 70 kilometers out. That's where we're going. We're gonna warp there. Set that as the target. I know it's a bit early in the game, and I should be doing things slightly more carefully now. Once we hit space, that would be the time to and we're in space. Okay, now would be a good time to start maneuvering. Up there, a couple of inches away from our apsis is where we will blast the rest of our fuel, basically. pushing it out now. That was the last of our stage fuel. Okay. Over this. Start burning. There we are. We've got a periapsis coming out the other end. Good. Really good. Okay, that's 70 exactly. This is 78. What I'm gonna try and do, this is 85, 73. So what I'm gonna try and do is match that 73. 73, almost 74. We should be okay. Okay, that's actually slightly over it, but that's fine. That's fine. It's always better to be slightly above your target. So we're gonna warp there. And then probably burn a little bit more. So we have that 85 on the other end. Yeah, we're over it now. Okay, actually we're very much over it. Okay, it could take a couple of rounds before we're close. And that's all right. I'm gonna warp there. We have plenty of fuel to do this, so it's one of the more difficult things in Kerbal Space Program, and we are just really lucky that this thing is actually, the other one's going the wrong way. Stellin, holy crap! That's gonna be one rescue that I'm not gonna do very easily. Huh? It's going the wrong direction. Oh my. Okay. Yeah. Alright, so that's almost at the same altitude as that one. Almost. I'm gonna warp here. And then we'll technically, if I were to push out a little bit, it would catch up to us. It's behind us now. So let's see if we could do that. By a significant amount. Yeah. Okay. Let's warp here again. Watch it catch up with us. I think we'll make contact fairly soon. I forgot to put lights on. I'm such a dolt sometimes. So let's see how well the incline is. It's not terrible. It's not terrible. It's also not great. I'll give you that. Okay. I think one or two more loops like this, and we'll get closer. It's gonna change this this intersect marker, because this thing is gonna catch up. Yeah, exactly. Okay. Because the ship we're trying to catch is going faster than us. So with a little luck, we should make this a lot shorter. I'm thinking. Or not. Why is it not actually doing that? Actually, it's getting slightly shorter. Good. Very good. That's actually, it might actually intersect, like, somewhere around that area. That would work out really well. Because that means we could fix our relative speed real well. I like that. I like that idea. There we are, yeah, we're far ahead of it, but it's going to catch up real soon. Here we go. Yep, it's definitely catching. It's catching. Good. Good. And actually, that's going to be like, we're going to be like right on top of each other. If that keeps going like that. That's a positive. It's a very big positive. It's a tricky maneuver, this. And I think I'm gonna finish it up. Well, once I can. Warp here. Ooh, so close. So close. So very close. I'm wondering if we burn towards the target, would we immediately... We're gonna give that one go. I'm gonna give that one go. Nope, actually, we need to burn towards the target. Would that do anything for us except get us back into the atmosphere, which is not what we want. That's actually making it bigger. Okay. So technically, if we were to put the separation gap sort of push that towards each other, we would be intersecting. Yeah. Why don't we warp there? See what we get. I may have just messed this up badly. Have to wait and see though. Warp here again. That might actually have overshot it. Yep, we've overshot it. Okay, well, that's not terrible. Because what I'm going to do is I'm going to brake at the other end and push ourselves back towards it. So that we are actually almost there. There we go. We're almost at the... Yeah, we're almost at the parry, which is perfect. I'm going to point retrograde and just push back towards it. Am I right that this is actually... No, it's increasing it. What the hell? Why would you be increasing it? I got this wrong. So wrong. Okay. Get the separation to a minimum. Oh yeah, it's trying to push it back. That's what I forgot. Alright, that's still very much 6 kilometers a lot. Okay. But it's a fairly safe assumption that we'll make it now. Is this actually easier to do? Because if it is, we'll do this instead. Okay. We may be in for a nice little intersection here. Not sure what I'm doing to my trajectory, but we need to get these back together. Okay, I'm not quite sure how to do this. Target position is still behind us there. So we kind of need to brake. I got the spot. No, we need to get some serious speed going here. Maybe even like this. That's insane. That is just crazy. And then we need to kill the relative speed at the target's position. So okay. Let's get the relative speed going. That is just perfect. However, I am gonna quick save it. Hit the brakes as soon as I am able. Because this is nearly perfect. It's nearly perfect. If I can park it right next to it, that's even better. That means we have more time to do this. We have more time together. That's 800 meters. I think that's like parking it right next to it. Okay, 6 kilometers. And that's 200 meters. Oh my goodness me. That's nearly perfect. Okay, that's 300 meters. We should not push our luck. 1.4 kilometers, 300 meters. 300 meters is definitely doable. I'm gonna leave it here. And wow, I always find these missions really exciting. We're gonna get back to this. And we're gonna get her out in the next episode. So I hope you enjoy this one, and I hope you understand the fiddling around with the nav ball a little bit. Basically, you want to adjust your speed, make it, well, initially you want to be basically faster than the object you're trying to track, which crazily enough will make the object past you because it's got a smaller circle to make. Until you're sort of aligned, which has just happened. We are like right next to each other right now, and we'll be able to actually, once we get to the descending node, see each other. We're going to be 300 meters away from this thing. It's like really close, and we could spacewalk the Kerbinauts from one to the other ship. And once we get to the descending node, by the way, I will probably make the distance between the 2 points even smaller. It's a really, really small difference. Like, we have 2 meters towards our target right now, which is, well, it's comfortable. It's really comfortable. You have to get the relative speed down to around 2 meters per second, even less if you can. But we will be able to pick up this Kerbonaut and take her back down. However, this has been going on for like 50 minutes. I'm gonna leave it here. Please remember to share the video to grow the channel. Leave likes, comments, what have you. And see you all next time. Bye bye.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you ever so much for watching. Please consider leaving a like and or comment. And please also subscribe if you haven't done so already. Thank you again. Cheers.